Alright, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to another episode of my FM21 Save with AJAX. We are here for the first game in the Champions League group stage of the second season. First spoiler is right there in the top corner. We're playing Borussia Mönchengladbach, so that's one of our three opponents in the Champions League. Let's quickly take a look at our group as well. AZ are in a group with Lyon, Atalanta and Man United, so they have got a very, very tough draw. They managed to get a draw against Atalanta 1-1 at home. So they've at least picked up 1 point, so that's positive. Then looking at our group, we don't have an easy group ourselves either. We are right there with Manchester City, Borussia Mönchengladbach and Lazio Roma. So three very good opponents as well. Especially Man City, of course. Don't think we're going to beat them just like we didn't beat Liverpool in the first season. But maybe we can, maybe we can cause an upset or two. At least I'm hoping to pick up 6 points against Mönchengladbach and at least 3 against Lazio. And I think then we should be good for at least the Europa League spot. Hopefully we'll get a second win against Lazio as well. Or maybe 1 or 2 draws against Lazio or Manchester City. But first, let's go to the first game against Borussia Mönchengladbach. Before we do that, let's take a look at the games that you missed. Of course, you saw last episode we beat AZ 3-1 in the Super Cup in the Johan Cruijffschaal. After that, we had a winning start to the Eredivisie. We beat Heerenveen 2-1 at home. We actually, Heerenveen scored first and then Milik scored 2 goals to give us the win in the end. We then beat Groningen as well 2-0. Thayas Magno with his first league goal and Anthony with his first goal of the season. After that, we lost to Willem II at home, a very disappointing result. João Pedro with his first goal of the season, but Willem II proved to be too strong for us on that day. We then beat Vitesse 3-0 away from home, 1 own goal, and then Milik and Promes with his first goal of the season. After that, a game against NAC Breda at home, and Justin Kluivert with his first goal back to give us the win. Picked up an injury for only 3 days, so he should be back, but he's not a starting player for us. But if we need to use him, he could be used. So other than that, we made one more signing. Pierluigi Giolini, Italian goalkeeper from Atalanta. So maybe we helped AZ out there. He is actually playing for us today as well. He is brought in as a backup goalkeeper because Onana was our only actually good goalkeeper, and we needed a second one. I went in for a couple of others as well, but this one proved to be the best deal in my opinion, and mostly because every single goalkeeper that we tried wanted to be a star player in the team, and I just can't give that to them over Onana. And this guy only wanted first choice goalkeeper. He hasn't expressed any anger yet about not playing. So I think I'm going to use him in the Cups and the Champions League because essentially when you look at the report, he's almost just as good as Onana is. If you look at the comparison as well, Onana is better, but Giolini has some attributes that are in his favor as well. So we're going to see how he does today. He is on a little bit less money than Onana is. As you can see, Onana already having that star player, so I didn't want to give that to another goalkeeper and be sure that the goalkeeper would get angry with me. So Pierluigi Giolini is the goalkeeper that came in. I've said goalkeeper so many times right now in the past few minutes. Other than that, we've loaned out Ruggeri, who I talked about last episode, and Amione as well, and Keon Fitzjim as well, the young player for us. We sold Danilo Pereira for 675,000 euros to FC Twente, which I think is a good deal because he wasn't going to be good enough for us. And Manuel Ferrai has gone out on loan to Willem II. Already, he has played for them every single game except for one league game. He has been doing pretty average, but at least he's going to get some game time in the league, but also in Europe, as you can see in the, I'm actually not sure if they managed to get through. Doesn't look like it. So he's not going to get European game time, but he is going to get game time for them in the league and hopefully the cup as well. Let's see the other groups for the Dutch teams. I haven't looked at this, by the way. PSV is in a group with Sparta Prague, Marseille and Leipzig. So a tough group, but I think they can manage to make it through. Is there another team here? There isn't. So only AZ, PSV, and us are the only 3 Dutch teams still in European competition. So it's going to be a very tough year for the Dutch teams, I feel like. But that's just going to have to show itself during this season. So here is the starting 11. As I said, Giolini in goal for his first start, for his first appearance for the club. Hisai, Ta, Martinez, and Tagliafico form the defense. Klaassen and Blind in the midfield. In front of them, Neres, Tadic, and Promes, and then Milik at striker. So as I've shown in the last episode in the Johan Cruijffschaal, you could only make 3 subs, and that's the same in the league. So that's very disappointing and difficult as well, because I like to make all five subs to give as many players a couple of minutes. But that's just something that we're gonna have to deal with this season, and we'll see how we work that out. So let's just get straight into the game, and let's see what we can do in the first game of the Champions League for the second season. Let's hope we can do better than last season. Of course, being knocked out in the group stages, finishing 3rd in the group just behind Leipzig and Liverpool. Hopefully we'll do better this time. Manchester City beat Lazio, by the way, 4-1 at home. So they've done very well in their first game. Of course, that is to be expected by a team of their quality. We do have the ball here, but Borussia take it off of us and can set up an attack of their own. But they play it long forward, and we should get that. Hisai does get it down, plays it to a dangerous ball to Tadic, but he just manages to get it, but loses it on his in his turn. Wolf now with the chip, and that's a beautiful goal. The keeper just a little bit too much in front of his goal, and Hannes Wolf saw it and chipped it over him, and that's 1-0 to Borussia Mönchengladbach, and that's not what we wanted to see. Of course, as I just said before the game, I was hoping that we could pick up 6 points against this team. So we're going to have to do better in the remainder of this match. We do get a corner kick here. Promes now picks up the loose ball. Goes past one opponent. Tadic should have been the equalizer, but it's just wide of the post. And it's still 1-0 to Borussia. So, as I said, we're going to have to do better. They've picked up a yellow card, so that could be good for us, the left back. So maybe we can exploit the right wing in the second half. Hannes Wolf again with the ball. Kramer, then to the guy with the yellow card, to Oscar. Switches the play, but Tagliafico intercepts it, but then loses it straight away. Plays it straight back to their defense. Liner now plays it to Akanji. Wolf again, the goal scorer, plays it to Liner on the right side. And the shot is blocked, and the second shot is hitting the side netting. And it is a corner kick. So apparently it was blocked again. Oscar with the corner, headed down, and Tadic can set up a counter-attack, but it's the end of the highlight. I don't know why it's shown this. I didn't want to look at that. Giolini now with a goal kick, plays it to Tadic, but it doesn't end up at the right player. Hisai now picks up the loose ball, tries to play it to the midfielder, but we lose it. Wolf again being involved in the match a lot here. Hannes Wolf on the left side puts in a cross, and it's headed just wide of the post again. So Borussia are all over us, which isn't good. We do have a corner kicker in the last minute before halftime. Tadic to take it. Can we get it in the goal? Blind there with a good chance, but it's blocked, and another corner kick this time from the other side. Let's see, Promes, can he put in a good corner? He can't, and that's probably going to be halftime here. Hannes Wolf could set up a counter, but there is the halftime whistle. A disappointing first half. In the end, we got a little bit more into the game, but we still do not have the upper hand here, performance-wise, but also goal-wise. I didn't necessarily want to make a sub here. I wanted to exploit the flanks. That seemed to work in the Johan Cruijffschaal, so let's see what it does here in the Champions League. Because of course we have a lot of good wingers, so maybe they can do the hard work for us and play it to Milik as striker and hopefully get some goals here. Doesn't look like it for now, but here's the first highlight. Akanji with the short free kick to Liner, back to Akanji, but again it's Borussia that have the ball here. Sommer. Ooh, that was dangerous pass, but we just couldn't get to it. Liner now moves forward. Martinez intercepts the pass, and a little bit of breathing room for us. But again, Giolini with a poor goal kick straight to the opponent. Oscar now on the left side, plays it back. Kramer Wolf, and there is that's such a big mistake by the goalkeeper, by Giolini. Should have saved that, definitely. So let's make a sub here and there. Neres isn't playing well. Let's get Anthony on. As I said, we can only make 3 subs. Let's see, Blind is tired, so let's get Alvarez on for him and Tadic for Tyus Magno, and that's already it. So we've made our 3 subs with 20 minutes to go. Let's fire up the players again. Let's go more attacking, because I definitely do not want to lose here. I doubt that we can still get a win, but at least a draw would be nice. Doesn't look like it's going to happen. Maybe here with a highlight in the 76th minute. Alvarez now with the ball. Plays it to Martinez. Long ball forward. Looked to be offside by us. Alvarez to Tagliafico to Tyus Magno. Promes, Milik, and his shot is blocked. And now Borussia can counter again. But they lose it straight away to Hisai. Klaassen back to Hisai. Goes past a couple of opponents. A good shot, but it's a good save as well. And it's another corner kick here. We have been all over them for the second half, but it's not going to be enough. We're not going to win this game. I don't think we're going to even get a point from this. Play it all the way back to Giolini in the end of the highlight. And get a free kick here, I think. Yeah, we get a free kick. Promes to take it. A good chance for a goal. And it is a goal. Alright, Quincy Promes with a goal in the 78th minute. So we have 12 minutes and injury time left to get one more goal at least. Looking better than in the first half, obviously. But still, we need one more goal. Hopefully even 2, but I think that's too much to ask. Hopefully 1 won't be too much. Bril and Bolo here with the ball, through ball, and Playa with the 3-1, and that's the end of the game. Alright, so we know that Giolini might not be good enough for the Champions League, so we might need to either sell him straight away or maybe use him in some easier games to at least keep him happy and not give us too big of a risk to lose too many games. So Promes now with the ball. A good effort, but it's wide of the post as well. And only 5 minutes left, and that's going to be the end. I don't really know what else there is to say. Doesn't really make sense to make a lot of changes now either, because there's only 1 minute left. Sommer takes the goal kick long and brought down, and Thuram on the left side here could go for a 4th goal even. Thuram plays it into the middle, and Mbolo with a good save by Giolini actually. So he's done something right in this game, but he should have maybe kept out a couple of more shots here and there. Hannes Wolf now again with the ball, been very and there's the 4-1. Alright, so never mind what I just said about Giolini, because 4-1 loss against Mönchengladbach is just not good enough. And there's the end of the game. There's the full-time whistle. Far from pleased with that result. And let's not answer that question. Let's not try to anger myself. So don't really want to speak too much about that game. Let's just get straight into the next Champions League game. So I'll see you guys in a second for the game against Man City, which should be a fun one. So see you guys in a sec. And we're back for the second group stage game against Manchester City. As I just mentioned, we are playing at home. We've played 2 games in between. We didn't play well in either of them, but we that's wrong actually. We played pretty badly against FC Emmen. 1-0 win only away from home with the goal from Tyus Magno. But the 4-0 win against FC Utrecht, a hat-trick for Milik and another goal for Tyus Magno as well. That was a very good performance coming from the back of that 4-1 loss against Borussia Mönchengladbach. So hopefully we can build on those 2 wins and get some kind of result against Manchester City. If there's any game against them that we're gonna get some result, it is this one, because we are playing at home, and well, we kind of actually have to, because we lost the first game against Borussia. We have to pick up at least a point, I think, to stand a chance to progress to the next round in the Champions League. So let's go for it. These are the first 11. It's Onana, Hisai, Ita, Blind, Tagliafico, Klaassen, Tadic, Neres, Kudus, Promes, and Milik. We did play Giolini last game against FC Emmen. He didn't concede a goal, but it is FC Emmen. I didn't really expect to concede a goal there either. Yeah, those are the 11 names that are gonna start. And as I mentioned in the beginning of this part, we didn't play very well in either of the games. We did score 4 goals against FC Utrecht, but the analysis at the end of the game also said that we were lucky to get the win because we weren't necessarily playing better than them, but we did get 4 goals. So if we can get that today, I don't mind. Oh yeah, Alvarez got injured as well, so he will miss, I think it was 4 to 5 weeks. But of course, he wasn't always a starting player. Alright, so Donnarumma is on a fairly lengthy run without conceding a goal. Well, Onana is as well. So I'm not confident. What am I saying? I'm not confident that we're gonna win. But I'm hoping that we're gonna win. That's for sure. We get the first highlight here. Tagliafico with a throw into Kudus. Kudus with a through ball to Milik, and a good save by either Donnarumma or Ederson. I'm not sure who they're starting. Promes to take the corner here. Plays it long towards Milik, and it's a goal kick. And then we will see it is Donnarumma indeed. Ederson probably on the bench then. De Bruyne with the a free kick from miles away, and it gets headed in by Diaz in the 8th minute. Alright, so we're trailing after 8 minutes. Of course, somewhere I expected Manchester City to go up pretty early, but to do it like that from a free kick that was so far out, that's just so disappointing. As you can see, we do have the upper hand. Aguero gets a yellow card. It's weird. Why would Aguero get a yellow? Look at their team as well. Aguero, Sterling, Silva, De Bruyne, Foden, Valverde, Mondi. They've got so many good players. Laporte also with a yellow. As you can see, we do have the upper hand. So maybe somewhere there's a chance for us in the second half to actually get something from this. I say that, and now I'm gonna get my hopes up. And as soon as my hopes are up, they're gonna score the second. So, as I said, let's just hope we can do something at least against them. Lazio are leading against Borussia as well. This means that we're probably last in the group, because we have 0 points, and now Lazio and Borussia have 3, and Manchester City have 6. So nothing's happening in the second half. Literally no highlights yet. So let's get Promes off for Anthony. And let's get Milik off for Thais Magno. Let's see what he can do as a sub. Oh, didn't mean to click Milik's profile. And let's put João Pedro in there as well. Let's just change 3 attacking players, because we have to try something here. And they pick up another yellow card here. They need a couple of cards to get the win against us. Let's see what we can do in the final 10 minutes. Another yellow card, 4 yellows. We have a throw in here. Tagliafico, but he throws it straight to Bernardo Silva. Klaassen picks it up though, but loses it to Phil Foden. Again, Tagliafico picks it up. Nobody of our team running to that ball. Mandi picks it up, and Manchester City can set up an attack here. Gabriel Jesus with a lot of space here on the left side, and De Bruyne sees it, but it gets headed straight back to Jesus. Jesus dribbles forward, could go for it. He's in on goal, but he has a poor shot that was. Misses the goal completely. And let's just go all out attacking here. As I said, we have to try something. We're losing now anyway, so we can... I mean, the only thing that can happen is that we concede more goals, but... Oh, Borussia Mönchengladbach actually coming back in that game. Bernardo Silva to take the corner kick from Manchester City. Maybe Kudus can set up a counter here, but he's all on his own. Only Thais Magno is there with him in the middle. Could he... That's offside. That is offside, definitely. Not even a goal. Tagliafico does pick up the loose ball. Could go for it again. Another cross. And there is Davy Klaassen. Oh no, it was Anthony. But as I said, Anthony was actually offside. So Thais Magno wasn't even necessarily offside. But Anthony is offside. And it's not going to count. I was so excited that we got the goal. But it's disallowed. And it's still 1-0 to Manchester City. That's so disappointing to not get that point in the end. I think we deserved it. But it wasn't to be. A very short game. No highlights in the second half except for that one disallowed goal. So, yeah, that's disappointing. We are in 4th place in the group, of course. and we're gonna have to be on top form to make it out of the group. But we do have 4 games to change this. So next episode, what I'm gonna do is let's just do the next 2 games. So Lazio and Lazio. Funnily enough, well, not funnily enough. I mean, that's every season that you played twice against the same team back to back. So Lazio and Lazio with AZ and PSV in between. So that's going to be very, very important 4 games there that could change our spot in the league and in the Champions League as well. So it's make or break against Lazio in the next episode. I hope you guys enjoyed this one, even though we had a couple of disappointing results. Thank you guys for watching. Please leave a like if you did enjoy it, and subscribe as well if you haven't already. And I'll see you guys next time. Bye bye.